And the actual company themselves, they're all made up of industry veterans who've been working in the industry for 30 plus years. This is not a load of fly-by notes. Tommy Tallarico, I didn't know his actual career at the time when I first met him. Now I've gone back and learned what he's actually done with his life and the things he's been involved in. Gave me a lot more confidence in the system as well. And then you look at the other people that are working in the teams. I mean, he's got a person who worked at NASA. He's got the woman who helped market the Wii. He's got a guy called Scott Samura, who was the head of one of Nintendo's internal development divisions. He's got a guy called Jason Enos. If you look him up, he's massive. He's got I'm forgetting the other guy's name. Phil. I can't remember his last name, but basically Phil was the guy that founded Spectrum Holobyte, the software company. He also did the deal to bring Tetris from Russia to America, and he did a deal with Universal and Naughty Dog for their first couple of games, like the Crash Bandicoots. So it's a big team of like industry vets. And you may know David Perry, if you used to watch Bad Influence back in the day, who did Shiny Entertainment and Earthworm Jim, which Tommy worked on.
Doing the old Intellivision Amico, so yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, Tommy Tallarico is a music composer. He's been in the industry for more than 30 years now. As you just pointed out, he's worked on some of the 16-bit games. So he worked on Virgin's Aladdin for the Mega Drive. He was part of the Shiny Entertainment team with David Perry working on Earthworm Jim. He's done Cool Spot, Global Gladiators. He worked on MDK. He worked on Wild 9 on the PlayStation, on the Guitar Hero series. He's worked on Tony Hawk series. He's worked on Sonic games. He worked on Metroid Prime for the GameCube. So he's had quite a varied career. He's worked on 350 games in total and holds a world record for the most games worked on. Also, as well, he was the first person to bring out a video game soundtrack when nobody was selling soundtracks, which was very successful, and he got awards for that. And then he went on to be the host of a TV show in America and Canada called Electric Playground with a guy called Victor Lucas, who created the show. I think they might have created it together, but Tommy was the presenter. That went on for, I think, over a decade, and there's about 23 seasons-ish. Victor's actually got a YouTube channel under Electric Playground where he uploads the episodes. So I've watched about the first 3 seasons, and it's essentially like Bad Influence, where it's a magazine thing where they talk about the hardware, the games, do the reviews, go on location, that kind of thing. It's actually pretty good. I quite liked it. So he did that.
Am I correct in saying that run till the early 2000s?
That's it, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, that's a good run for a TV game show sort of thing, like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I'd say it's actually quite accessible for us and all, because obviously America and England, the shows are different in their style, but I found it just felt like watching Bad Influence, but with Americans. So it's a really good show. And if anyone doesn't know who David Perry is, by the way, if you've watched Bad Influence, there's an episode where Violet Berlin goes to California to see Earthworm Jim, and she meets David Perry, and he's sitting on a deck chair, and they go back to the office, and he's got a massive TV showing Earthworm Jim off. The other thing Tommy did as well, after he left the TV show, he created Video Games Live, which is a orchestral video game show that he's toured around the world for 20 years now. And that's basically bringing orchestras and video games together. And at the time, he was told that basically people who go to orchestras don't care about video game music, and gamers don't care about orchestras. And he proved them wrong. And so this is really part of the reason. Before in Television Amico, I didn't know Tommy. I don't follow people in the industry, so I didn't know what he'd actually done. So when I learned about his career and how many things he'd been successful at, and all the games he'd worked on, the people he's worked with and the people he knows, that's what gave me the confidence in the system. I knew it wasn't just some guy trying to knock off a Kickstarter and try and con us all like the Coleco Chameleon. But then you look at the team, as I say, he's got David Perry, he's got a guy called Phil Adam, who was the person that brokered the deal to bring Tetris from Russia to America. He also brokered a deal between Naughty Dog and Universal for Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 on the PlayStation. He's also got a woman working for him who worked for Nintendo and marketed the Wii. He's got a guy from NASA working for him. He's also got... do you like Xbox, Dana?
Are you joking? Did you watch my...
I don't know. I watched you for an Xbox guy.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're one of them, right? Okay. No.
Yeah, I'm one of them, yeah.
Well, basically, have you ever heard of a guy called Jay Allard who works for Xbox?
I haven't, no, but I'm guessing Rob Gernaldinho Plays, who's in the comments, will have done, that's for sure.
Well, Jay was involved with the first Xbox, the original one, and the 360. If you watch the MTV program that they did when they announced the 360, it's on YouTube. He's the guy sitting on the floor playing the console with a bald head and a hoodie on. He also worked on Xbox Live as well. And Jay Allard is working with Tommy as well on the Amico, which was, for me, as an Xbox guy, was just like, I mean, I'm not an Xbox gamer as much now because it's not what it used to be. But, you know, I was a massive original Xbox and 360 guy. And Jay Allard was one of the best for me. So that was a big rubber stamp as well. And basically, you look through his team, he's got a guy called Scott Samura, who used to be the head of one of Nintendo's internal development teams. He's got a lot of really good people, and a guy called Jason Enos, who's worked on shitloads of games, tons of rhythm games like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, those kind of games. He's done absolutely tons. So these, basically what I'm trying to say is that when people try and berate this machine and say, you know, it's a scam, it's not. It's built by a group of people that have worked in the industry for more than 30 years, with over 600 years combined experience, and they're just basically trying to bring back a fun system. And I don't know why that's a bad thing.